Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. Last time out, we took a journey over to Felixstowe, in which I think I was taking... What was I taking? It was something out of... I think it was out of IKEA. And then we came over to Felixstowe and that was from London. But I'm not entirely certain what it was. Oh well, it was something or other, and we dropped it off over here. Now, actually, it wasn't from IKEA because it was some sort of something on the back of not a low loader, but one of those construction bed trucks, like a flatbed sort of lorry cargo trailer. That's the word I was looking for. Like a flatbed trailer or something, full of bricks or something. I'm not sure exactly where that was coming from then. It wasn't IKEA. Thinking about it, that might have been some videos before. Anyway, that does not really matter. In today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be starting off in Felixstowe, and because I was talking about maybe looking at taking on heavier cargoes with this particular lorry that I now have, or this particular cab, I thought I'd take this metal. Now, to me, I'm not sure what that actually means. It says metal centering or something. Maybe it's a centering. I have no idea. It looks like part of a ring. To be honest, it looks like some sort of fairing. To me, it looks like a fairing for something. Maybe an engine, an aircraft engine. It's perhaps a little big for it to be an aircraft engine. That could be a Trent 1000 engine. Those are fairly large. So it looks like, it does look like some sort of fairing. So I'm going to be taking this metal fairing, whatever it is, over to Edinburgh. Now, that means I'm going to go on to, first of all, I'm going to go to Edinburgh, which I have not been to in ETS2. And I'm going to get to travel the remainder of the A1 north of Newcastle, which I have also not been to in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now, in real life, I have done the entire A1 from Islington in London all the way to Edinburgh Waverley Station in the centre of Edinburgh, right near Princes Street. So it goes all the way from pretty much the centre of London, or close to the centre of London, all the way to the centre of Edinburgh, and it passes through on the west side of Newcastle, the west side of Doncaster, the east side of Sheffield, the west side of Peterborough, the west side of Hatfield, the east side of St Albans. It goes, part of the A1 is Holloway Road, which is right near where, for those people who watch Premier League football, it is where Arsenal's stadium used to be, around that area. What do they call it now? Emirates Stadium. It's just off Holloway Road, but it goes through all of that area, and unfortunately in Euro Truck Simulator 2, a lot of it is not modelled. So this is the A14 here. We'll be taking the A14, then that is the A1. Now, realistically, you should be able to just continue up like that onto the A1. But here we have to go onto the M18, and then round Sheffield, we're going to be going onto the M1, and then joining back up just here at where it becomes the A1. The M1 ends at junction 44, whatever it is, whilst the A1 continues to junction 150 something. So we are going to do that, and then once we're back up here, this is the A1 all the way up. So, yes, that is today's plan. Make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started. Hopefully, this 27 tons works out in my favour with this particular lorry. Never know, this is probably also going to be a two-part video, so make sure you stay tuned for parts 1 and part 2. Okay, well, it's had to be raining. So, unfortunately, we are having to deal with rain. That's okay, I guess. That is my beams. Oh, it's actually a thunderstorm, which is kind of realistic now. I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to go here. Looks clear. I think I'm just going just here, and this is where I'm picking it up from. This is going to be quite difficult. And again, I'm having problems with stalling this engine. So for those of you who watched my last video, I made a point of talking about how... is it just here? This is where it is. I made a point of how I am struggling with the engine here. I think this is the right place. And I have no idea why. It just seems to stall very, very easily. It is the right place, right. Now, what can I have this? This is an actual low loader. I think that the blue is going to work perfectly fine. I was considering the red. And do I want the extra... oh, what's the difference between these and these? Ah, these are shorter. That's fine. I might take the red one, although the blue probably works better. That is quite long. I'm going to try and make use of the shorter ones. Now I need to figure out what the difference is between that and that. I think I will just take the first and just deal with it. There we go. So we'll go ahead and take the job. You are about set for a heavy haul job. Yes, I do have the heavy cargo. I think my gear ratios are just poor. Really, really poor. So I'm going to have to do something about that. And there it is. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this thing. There we go. Stalled it again. I'm going to have to change this out. I'm not sure if it's that, or have I got something wrong. I think it's clearing up. Or have I got something wrong with my setup? Now this is where... now this one's should slot in properly, because it's a little bit higher up, so the pin should slot in, I hope. It's not going to get stuck, is it? There we go. That one works. Okay, let's have a quick look outside, and then we shall see. Oh, this is... yes, something that requires beacons. So, beacons will be on for this, I would think. It is... well, actually, it's not that wide. Oh, I don't know. Let's move it forward, though. Just to have a good look at this. There we go. And go to thumbnail mode and try and get a really good look at what exactly we are hauling here today. It doesn't look too bad, I suppose. I'm going to get a better look at the back of the truck before we move off. It does have a beacon light, so beacons are going to have to be used. Right, so we now get to check out the beacons for the first time, which are like that. So we have beacons along the side. I've shown you this already, but we're going to actually see them in use. Beacons across the top, at the front. It's a beacon party, really. So yes, we will be using those. Let's get ourselves underway And if I get a chance, I might go through Cambridge. I think I have unlocked Cambridge, but I still need to go through it. Okay, here we go, setting off in the mirror that I cannot see anything in. Great. That's the only problem with that. That is very much the only problem with. Oh, I should have gone the other way. The reason I should have gone the other way is because there was a road I wanted to unlock, which I saw earlier. Okay, we are underway. Beacons are on. Everything is looking good. 20 miles per hour is the speed limit for some reason. I think I might just do the whole go all the way around. Right. Now for this, I might need the crawler gear. Maybe. Just waiting for a gap in the traffic here. There is no gap. What time is it? I've no idea. Whatever time it is, it's very busy. Oh, there we go. Nearly 6 o'clock. Ah, yeah, that would explain it. It is rush hour. And we have people trying to cut across the lanes. Please tell me you are going all the way around. I mean, that's not quite what I was expecting. It isn't how it should be. This is not how it should be in the slightest. Oh, gearing, lane merging, raining, everything is happening. Okay, so I wanted to come back down this road where these lorries are actually pulling out of. That is where I wanted to come back down, but I decided to go the other way because I'm a little silly. And I do not want to go down there. I cannot go down there anywhere. Apparently from here it's 60. I do not think so. I most certainly do not think so. And we'll go through here and this way. Oh, that's pretty cool. It tells you what the various different speed limits are. That was actually very cool. Okay, now this is where the power of this engine is going to be shown. Where does it say what gear I am in again? I know it's somewhere. Why is everyone now slowing down? Where is, oh, there it is. 5L in manual. It's on the. It's on the just to the left of the tachometer. So what I have learnt about this particular truck is that it really does not like low revs. It just does not seem to like any low revs. I seem to be just struggling with it in that setup. I assume I am going in the correct direction. I'm just following the GPS. I have switched off Waze to see if that looks a little bit better, and I think it does just for ETS2, I think it does look better. I think I'm going to have to do the high and low gear thing here, just to get the maximum acceleration out of this. Whilst remembering that this is a bit of a long, wide lorry, just a little bit. And then we go straight across. I'm managing just about. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was terrible. This is also not a lane I really should be in, but I'll be honest, when it comes to Euro Truck Simulator 2, I sort of slide with the actual lore a bit on maps, on these maps. It just does not seem to work as well as one would hope it would. With this I can just go straight to 6th. I am at cruising speed now, which is good. Oh no, 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 no. Why are you braking? Why are you braking? Why is this what is going on? 40 is not the speed we want. Oh dear. That must be a lot of Pepsi in the back of that lorry for it to be going that slow. Ooh, Shell petrol tanker. And then that one looked like a cement or concrete tanker. Right, to the Midlands. Junction 51 of the A14. Why do you have your fog lights on? Right. Time to go into another gear. Tool station. Do I need any tools? No. Keeping an eye out on this slip road just here. Just making sure that there are no cars I do not need to move over. Ooh, as we head into traffic. Okay, this is definitely rush hour traffic. Which is not good for me. At this point, I think the sun is low enough. Though I have daytime running lights, I am going to switch on my headlamps. So I think this video is coming out on a Saturday, so I hope everybody is having a good Saturday. I also do not know what the range of this fuel tank is. It looks like it says 1,500 miles. That should get me to Edinburgh. Edinburgh is not that far. It's just a few hundred miles. Or maybe 350, 400 from here. Something like that. Yeah, I can go up a gear now safely and continue accelerating away. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to pace with the traffic. Because if I pace with the traffic, that is going to be the best for the fuel. So no point getting right on the tail of that Pepsi lorry and then having to... Apparently I'm not accelerating here. So this I'm going to have to do something about. But still, no point getting right on the tail of that Pepsi lorry. There we go. Excellent. I was falling behind a little too much though. There we go. See, this is what I was talking about with the avoidance, right? Continuing straight on for the Midlands and Bedford. So here we go. Do I want to take another screenshot here? Possibly. I mean, it seems really busy, so I'll find a spot for a screenshot. It looks like there has been an accident. I'll take the screenshot regardless. There we go. Oh, and I've got one of the beacons running. And of course, behind me, it does not look busy at all. That's annoying. But if I put on the actual thumbnail, if I say, oh yeah, rush hour traffic, if it's going to go where is this rush hour traffic you speak of? Lies. There we go. I know I have to be on the brakes here. Okay, that did not go as badly as I thought it would go. I don't know what that guy was thinking. The idea is you let me in and then overtake safely. That is the point. The only reason I got out of that lane was because of the danger of actually having an accident in ETS2. I think that services sign is large enough. What do you think? Fairly realistic size services too, complete with a petrol station. Lovely sunset. And this is where we have trouble. I'm just going to keep my foot flat to the floor. Normally there is a sign on the side of the road saying slow lorries for the next X miles. Continuing A14, we're not going towards Cambridge or London at this point. And it seems like this is one of the old style junctions because it wants me to change lane. I do see the... Oh, well, yes, it is. That is mildly annoying. So this is the M11A14 junction, also the M11A14A1 junction. Add the extra width here for wide loads. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Come on, you can do this. I know we're only doing 30, but you can do this. We have the beacons running, so anything around should be well aware as to what is happening. 40 miles per hour onto the M11. No, this isn't the M11, this is still the A14. 40 miles per hour onto the A14. Heading onto the A1. So this is why I said this is the A14 M11 A1 junction. It's actually a lot. This is more complicated than this, and I need to change lane here because of how this is done. I can see the lane dividers changing to road dividers for junctions. There we go. What a lovely sunset. Does that not look lovely? And you can see the beacons in my, if you have a look in the mirror, you can actually see the beacons flashing, which is quite cool. And this is now the A1M. Just want to see where else I can see the beacons. Sorry, well, okay, on the side of that truck, I can see the beacons on the side of that truck. off the throttle, nice and gentle. So I'm thinking I will stop. I'll have to have a look where I stop. I'm thinking if I stop around Sheffield for the end of the video, that should be a reasonable area. Although that being said, I have no idea where exactly I am in relation to the real world. I know I'm no longer in Cambridgeshire. I'm assuming... Actually, I could still be just to the north of Cambridgeshire. I was going to say, I'm assuming I'm in Leicestershire? Rutland? That area? Or very close? No, that would be Cambridgeshire, because I don't think this goes directly through there. So then the next one up would be Lincolnshire. I'm not sure if I'm in Lincolnshire yet. And then obviously heading into Yorkshire. This is actually a very nice drive. And I do think that with the heavy load, this does so much better. So much better. Well, that is... No, what? 25? How am I supposed to accelerate past that again? Look at the cars shooting past at 60. Well, I'm not sure that's one just going around the corner, but okay. Maybe he slowed down thinking, oh, I've slowed down. There must be something going on. Back up to 40, which is good. Continuing on, I will not stop at these services. Perhaps the next ones. Oh, that one's come all the way from Worcestershire. Well, actually, then it's got some writing in German at the bottom. But I swear that what was written on the side is Evesham, which is in Worcestershire. Is it in Worcestershire? Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire, not Worcestershire. Maybe it's in Worcestershire. I have no idea. It's in that area. Not Oxfordshire, though. And definitely not Warwickshire? No, it isn't Warwickshire. It's definitely out of Warwickshire. I'm trying to get a little bit close to it whilst watching the traffic up ahead. This does now, with this level of traffic, this does actually feel like I am driving in real life. Everything is just a little bit compressed. That is all. Yeah, Evesham. Unless there's an Evesham in Germany. J.R. Payne. I mean that's an English name. Telephone. Oh yeah, that's an English number. Fax. Lovely. Okay, what do we have here? Birmingham, Grimsby, Sheffield, Grimsby. What? What junction is this? It just does not tell me. I have absolutely no idea where I am. Not the faintest idea. Why? Why did you just do that? I should have pressed the horn, but I didn't know what the horn was at that point. I was more concerned in not crashing. What is the horn? Now I need to find it. There it is. I do not understand why that car hit the brakes like that. insurance scam. That is what it was. They were trying to pull off an insurance scam. It's a Fiat 500L. Strange vehicle. Looks like I'm just about managing in 5th here. 5L, that is. The only thing about Euro Truck Simulator that I really need to work on is I need to try and make the steering heavier when the truck is on. So maybe I need to have an option to maybe drop the power steering a little. So when the truck is switched off, when my cab is switched off, it's really heavy. But as soon as it is switched on, it is not. Okay, train lines going underneath, quite a lot of them. So we must be near Newark then. That is the only place I can think of with that many train lines that go underneath the A1. Now, the road does indeed do this, but there should be more than that. There's a really strange old railway bridge, just before the roundabout, and then there is a diamond crossing, I think it's called, where the two lines actually go diagonally to each other. But that seems to be long gone already. So what I will do is I will stop at the next service station. Yes, I think I shall do that. Wherever the next service station is, I'll stop there, because I am very much lost. At this point, I may even be near Doncaster. No idea. M18 Sheffield. I'm near Doncaster. What on earth? How have I ended up here? So that, if that was Newark, this is the weirdest. That was the shortest period of time from Newark to this area, because yes, now M18 Doncaster. Now I am going to need my foot flat to the floor here. A whopping 5.7 miles per gallon. Maybe lorries should be electric. No, because that would be a problem, because they would not have the carrying capacity. They just would not last. There's a completely different issue. I'm not going to get into the debate of electric versus petrol versus diesel engines versus hydrogen engines. I have some fairly strong views on it, actually backed up with science and backed up with facts. But all I will say is that the direction that, in my opinion, the direction we are going in now is not good. Okay. But that is all I shall say on the matter. Oh, and I will say one other thing, that electric vehicles do have their uses, so before anybody says, oh, anti-electric or whatever, no, they do have their uses. Aha! Here is a service station. This is where I shall stop if it is indeed a reasonable It does not look like a reasonable service station. I'll stop here anyway. Whoa, where are you going? This is far from reasonable. But I'll pull in here. And tell you what, I may as well just fill up fuel whilst I'm at it. So I'll end this video here. Actually, I do want to have a look outside. Oops. Very strange. The beacon lights in the glare of the floodlights are quite poor. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, that is where I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Any thoughts you might have. In the next video we are going to, in fact I should probably jump over to the map and show you whilst my driver puts his belt on. We are going to continue up our journey past Sheffield back onto the A1, even though we should have really had the A1 just connect. See this here? That should have been a connection. And we will go all the way past Newcastle, all the way up. This will all be new. Yes, all of this is going to be new. And we will go past into Edinburgh. I think Berwick is somewhere just here. All the way up to Edinburgh. Got some place to stop there as well. That roundabout. Yes, I know that roundabout. There's a nice scenic route just here. Anyway, as I said, all the way up to Edinburgh, where we will drop our cargo off right there, and then we can perhaps pop over to the. Well, we'll find out what these two are. In fact, what I will do is I'll probably go that way, then across, pick up what these two question marks are, drop that off, then we can go over to the service station and service our vehicle. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon, link in the description box below. And also there are links to my social media and Discord down there if you wish to check those out. That is all from me, and I shall see you next time in Euro Truck Simulator 2, where we shall complete this 27-ton, whatever it is, whatever this fairing is, we shall complete the 27-ton journey.